Folks, we are with Travis Wetzel. He's become known as the Mad Fiddler because he's really good. And he's now playing regularly on the Grand Ole Opry with Jesse McReynolds. He has his own Travis Wetzel Trio. You can find his music online and such, and it's a pleasure to play with him at many performances when our own Mountain Folk Band is out there. Travis, I want to ask you, the Lions Fiddle Festival is now 30 years old. You're going to be joining our Mountain Folk Band there when we perform for the 30th annual. We're going to have a great time. But can you remember 30 years ago when you went up on stage for the first time at Lions? Can you remember any of the feelings? How'd you find out about it? And tell us a little bit about that.
The fact that the Lions Fiddle Festival is 30 years old in itself is amazing. But as far as my involvement with it, I'm tremendously honored to be going back there once more, and I can remember one of the awards that I received that day was for the farthest traveled, and my parents and I had come up from the Philadelphia area to be a part of the Fiddle Festival that day, and I went in the contest. That was my very first fiddle contest, and I didn't know what to expect. Of course, I was like any 12-year-old boy would be, just as nervous as a tomcat in a room full of rockers with a long tail yet on it. And but you know, I got through that, and I think those early times on stage, like when you're 12, it's a learning process. It really helps you to get through your demons early, and really benefits you later in life. And certainly, you know, being around all those folks who could play, and I'd only been playing for a couple of years at the time. I was taking lessons from Dave Lightcap, who played with the Spirits of Bluegrass, and learned a lot of good tricks off of Brother Dave too. So, which is probably why I won that day.
Well, it never hurts to have those things. If you know, there are a lot of young people now coming to the Fiddle Festival to compete. It's really heartwarming, and you will be amazed when you see some of these kids. You haven't been up there for a couple seasons now. Wait until you come to perform with us at the 30th Annual Lions Fiddle Festival. There is some young talent that's phenomenal. But let's say to people who may be coming for the first time like you did, are there any tricks or suggestions or hints you might say to a young musician, or even an older musician going up there for the first time, to get over maybe the stage fright and the butterflies?
You know, I just go up there like you're, and just pretend that you're going to play for some folks. You know, they're mostly kind people there. You know, they're not hecklers. You know, you just go up there, not with a stone face, you know, but get up there, smile at them, and say, "Here I am, and this is what I have to offer."
Do you remember what you played the first time?
Hey, I remember a lot of those early contests. I played Montgomery County Breakdown, written by yours truly, you know him, Eddie Stubbs. And and I've brought this up to Eddie, and he gets tickled about it.
Well, Eddie Stubbs, the famous fiddle player from the Johnson Mountain Boys, who just tore up the bluegrass scene back there, I guess, in the late 80s, early 90s. I mean, they were just amazing. And Eddie has going on to have a career at the Grand Ole Opry, WSM. Do you see Eddie?
Many times, yeah. It's always fun to get with Eddie and, you know, reminisce about, you know, the times that, you know, we spent together, and then of course what we're both doing now, and the direction the music has taken. Always interesting conversations with him, as he is the walking encyclopedia of country music.
Okay, this is the Mad Fiddler, Mr. Travis Wetzel. I'm yours truly, Eastside Dave Kline, and I'll tell you what, we're bringing Travis in to perform with our 5-piece Mountain Folk Bluegrass Band at the Lions Fiddle Festival for the 30th anniversary, so you don't want to miss it. The #1 champion from the first year, Travis, will be joining us, and this will be quite a 30th anniversary celebration. I can guarantee you we're going to put him to work. I'm already working on the set list. We're going to have a lot of fiddle tunes in there, some original tunes, and we'll get Trav to sing as well. So, Trav, we're looking forward to seeing you on September 15th at the 30th Annual Lions Fiddle Festival.
I also met Kenny Garrett there for the first time, too. He's become a good friend of mine, of course. But it's just like that Rod Hill. I remember Rod Hill being, I think he was in the contest.
He was. I have a picture of that first contest. I was able to identify my friend Rod in there.
That's neat stuff, you know, and It was a sunny day. I remember that. The weather was good. It was good playing weather, which always helps.
Absolutely, always helps. We're going to wrap this up so we can keep going on with the show here. But folks, you want to come out and see Lions Fiddle Festival number 30 on Sunday, September 15th with the Mad Fiddler, Travis Wetzel. He'll be fiddling his heart and other vital organs off for you. All right? Say goodbye, Travis.
All right, goodbye, y'all. We'll see you in Lions.
See you in Lions, folks.